in. So defining your niche, this is incredibly important. And you need to look at 5 factors when you're considering your niche. You're going to look at the competition. So when you start looking at, be it permanent makeup or aesthetics, you're going to be surrounded by them. And remember, that's what cookies are for. So when you actually go and search something, Google is going to target everyone else in that area at you. Same with your social media, your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, whatever, because that's what you've looked at. So they think, oh, that's what you're interested in. So they're going to show you every single bit of your competition. Now, trust me, there is always a gap in the market for you. And so don't be disheartened if you are overwhelmed by, a gaggle of permanent makeup artists or a gaggle of aesthetic nurses or doctors out there. There is still room for your business and your client base, and they will want you. They will want to buy from you. So after your competition, you're going to then look at what services are you offering and are you satisfying a need? So for you, you are satisfying a need. So you could have somebody, post-cancer, post-remission, and they want, they have no hair and they have no eyebrows and they have no eyelashes and they haven't grown back in and they'll want their eyebrows. That could be, the area that you target, and that will be a huge area. If it's, anti-wrinkle injections and filler, you can be looking, or skin boosters, or, high grade medical facials. You are looking at that particular area. There is a need there. It's where you're going to target yourself and, defining that whole area, like looking at it, I suppose, objectively to see how big that area is and what treatment you offer that will get people in your door. Is there a strong demand? Again, this is more defined by your avatar, but is there a demand for your services in your area? Now, if you're going down to, down the back of the country somewhere, or middle America somewhere where it's all farms and, everyone lives in coveralls and, and nobody really, like, women don't wear makeup, chances are your demand isn't going to be as high as if you are in LA, or you're in New York, or you're in London. They're like, London and Devon might have very, very different, client bases for the services you're offering. So don't pigeonhole yourself with, with offering a service where there isn't going to be a huge demand for it. So you do have to look at what area you're going into, what demographic you want to target, and what services you're offering in order to get the maximum that you can possibly get from what you're doing. Defining your niche is hugely important, because you can't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. You won't get the clients in. If you're somebody who does a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you're not good enough. You're not trained. You're not honed enough. There is a woman here in a small little town in Ireland, and I worked quite closely with her, and she did beauty, but she realized she loved waxing, and she positioned herself in the market that waxing was the only service she offered. And she ended up being so booked out, you cannot get an appointment with this woman, because waxing is what she does. People don't go to their normal beauty therapist for her service. They only go to her because she does it all day, every day. And that is her niche. That is what she's good at. That is what her talent is. And every woman needs waxing unless they're getting laser. And of course, if you're like me with ginger hair, laser doesn't work. So waxing is the only way for, a good strong hair removal. And she is booked solidly. So she will book her clients in, and then 6 weeks later book them in for their, for their next appointment. So she knows what she's doing for the next solid 12 weeks at any time. Very smart, all because she narrowed her niche and trusted her gut and went with what she was good at and what she enjoyed.